So as you can see, the wipers, when they're set on delay, have a mind of their own. So we're going to be changing the wiper motor today. So the first thing we have to do is take off the wiper itself. So we're going to have to pop off a little cap here. And we're going to have to take off the bolt that holds it on. This is a 1/2 inch, and this will vary depending on from car to car. Okay, once you've got that off, again, it's going to vary from vehicle to vehicle, but for this car, you're going to push it forward. And pull up. And we have to take off the windshield washer. That can be done right here. And then we'll do the next one. So we have to take off this protective cover right here that covers up our wiper motor and the transmission. So we'll have to take off our windshield washer fluid, and then there are 5 of these little caps that keep them on. So we'll take those off now. So we have to disconnect the windshield washer fluid cable, and then for your caps, I just take a pair of pliers and pull out the piece that holds it in, and then take out the big piece. And we'll do that to the rest of them. So now we have 3 bolts. There's one here, one right on the motor, and then one right over here that keep the wiper transmission on. So we're going to take those off and pull the wiper motor right out. And our wiper motor and transmission will come right out. And unfortunately, we've got to take the transmission out to get the wiper out. So we're going to pop off our little plug-in. Now our wiper and transmission are all off one piece. So we're going to go take a look now on how to take this off. So we have to take the motor off the transmission, and we've got 2 of these hex, and they are T30s. So we're going to take those off. Since we took this off first, we can now move this, otherwise the transmission is locked, so I would recommend taking off the hex first so we can get a socket on to the motor here. And this is a 13 millimeter. And we might have to tap this off. It is on there with the threads. So now our motor's off. So we're going to replace the motor and put it all back together. So we've got it all put back together. We're going to slide it in here, line everything up. plug it back in. Put our screws back in. So I've got everything back in. I'm going to tighten everything up, and one thing that we want to watch out for is with our wipers, when we put them on, we want to test them and adjust them to make sure that they're not going to go past the windshield. So there is a little adjustment there. So we'll put everything back together. I'll test it before I actually put the protective cover on, make sure that this motor that I got at a junkyard, that it's actually going to... I've put the wiper back on. I'm trying my delay. It seems to be working much better. I'll set the delay for a little bit further. I've made sure that it's not going past the windshield over here, and it's not sitting down too far. There goes that delay. So everything seems to be working well. I'm going to put everything back together and get on the road again. I hope that helped, and good luck.